What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Wham Fishing. Thanks everybody for joining me, guys. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there for me, and we'll get this thing rolling. So today we're out here on Shearon Harris Reservoir. There was a tournament out here a couple days ago. I missed it. I had to work, but I'm out here now. Out here, kind of pre-spawn. I don't think they're on the beds yet. As much as I keep saying they're on the beds. They're on the beds. They're going to the beds. I don't think they're quite there yet. They're probably going to start fanning everything this week and pushing up there this week now that weather's finally stabilized. It is 80 degrees out, going to be 80 degrees later today, so got that going for us. Today I'm going to be running down the banks and seeing what I can find, seeing if I can find pretty much just covering water. I'm not a shallow fisher. I'm not a shallow water fisherman out here. I'm not very good at it. It's one of my weaknesses out here is shallow water fishing, so I'm going to come out here and see what I can do. I've got, the old Buzzbait. Love the Buzzbait always. Once the water temperature is 50 degrees, I got the Buzzbait tied on. That's going to be my Texas rig rod if I come across any bedding fish. And got the old swimming bait, mag draft, and I got a jig for some like isolated cover, stuff like that if I find that. Probably won't pick up the jig, probably won't do too much slow stuff today, just because it's it's overcast, it's windy, it's nice and warm, the fish should be active, they should be roaming around. So we're gonna see what we can do out here. It's gonna be a lot of covering water, I do know that, and so I'm gonna be all over this place today. I think my record is like 13 miles out on this lake. I've put like 13 miles out here in one day. See if we can beat that. So it's gonna be a lot of pedaling. So all right, y'all, stay with me. Let's go catch the fish. Oh God, there he is. Oh yes, look at that. That buzzbait started like spinning and stuff. I was a little worried it wasn't gonna run right, but oh yeah, come here, look at you. I had me worried there. That buzzbait started spinning there for a second. I saw her swirl on it and she missed it. And then she came back and got it the second time. I mean, she ate that buzzbait too, right in this lay down tree. Oh yes. All right, so just there was a tournament out here the other day. I had to work, I missed it, so I'm gonna fish my own tournament today. Oh, that would have almost been big fish. 20 and a half. I think big fish was. Whoa. I think big fish that day was 20 and 3/4. I'm not trying to beat you up here. I think big fish the other day was 20 and 3/4. So 20 and a half. Not bad first fish of the day. They're beating everything up. And on the old buzzbait. One of the ones I grabbed out in Gunnersville. One of the things I like about this buzzbait is you can bend the blade to make it hit the head. There's a lot of buzzbaits where you can hit the wire up here, but I want it to hit the head. It makes a little bit deeper sound. Makes a little bit deeper sound. Just sounds better. You get that nice clacking sound versus the a lot quieter sound. You get a nice clacking sound versus that. I feel like I catch bigger fish whenever it hits the actual lead, as opposed to the wire or just free swinging. Like I did some tests at a golf course a long time ago. I lived on a golf course and fished out there at night, allegedly. Maybe I fished out there at night, and I found that if I pulled the wire away and it didn't hit the head, I would catch like 1 and 2 pounders. But whenever I bent the wire, it actually hit the lead, I'd catch like 3 to 5s. I catch a lot bigger fish doing that. So I've kind of just always done that since. Always done that since. Get that nice click, 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 click. All right, it's an awesome start to the day. See if we can keep that one rolling. Oh, no. God almighty. Oh, there it is. My buzzbait's not even running right and fish are eating it. Oh, come here, friend. I wanted your girlfriend back there. All right, maybe we are gonna leave the treble hook on. I wanted your girlfriend back there. But you know, I will settle for you for the moment. Oh. All right. That's what I get for saying the other day I've never had a fish jump off the board. Oh. At least in a tournament, never had a fish jump off the board. The mosquitoes are out now. There he is. Man, it's pretty hot and heavy in the back of these little pockets. Oh, kind of crazy in the back of these little pockets. Got that buzzbait all over the place. All right, never had a fish jump off the board in a tournament. I just had a fish jump off the board a minute ago. He's probably about a little bit smaller than this. In a tournament, I don't hang the board off the side. Oh man. A little slightly more control in the tournament. A little 13.5 incher. A little 13.5 incher. Little guy. Little guy. Alright. We've had five bites now. Got it rolling pretty good. Okay. These carp are going nuts over here. They're blowing up all over the place. Maybe there's a bass or two aggravating them. Oh, maybe there is a bass aggravating them. It's like, man, these carp are going crazy. I bet you there's a bass just knocking the snot out of them, trying to get them away from the bed. And there we go. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. All right, good. Whew. And he comes off. And he comes off in the boat. Another good fish. Another good fish. All right. We're gonna weigh him. We're gonna weigh him the actual way. He's slightly bigger. So we'll weigh him, actually weigh him, or measure him. 17 incher. All right. Let you get back up there. All right. Solid. Man, I wish I could have fished the tournament this weekend. Not saying I'd have caught any of these fish, but still. All right, so right up here, there's a couple little pieces of grass sticking out. It's kind of right here on a little corner. see. See, there's oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho ho. I don't know if that was a carp or a bass, but something boiled underneath it. Man. God, that was a bass. That was a good one. If that was a bass, that was a grown one. But that's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Give y'all a little buzzbait tip as well. There are right hand and left hand buzzbaits. So kind of grab one that suits the way that you're fishing. So right now my buzzbait, it runs to the left just because of the way the blade is. So I can cast it and I can steer it right. Oh, I can steer it just like that, right to the pieces of cover and stuff that I want to fish. Whereas if I was going down the other side of the bank, oh, there he goes, I would throw a right hand buzzbait, one that goes to that side. So I'll say kind of pick one that suits your fishing style. I like to fish out of this side of my kayak. I like to, God, all right. I like to fish out of this side of my kayak, so that's the female. That's the female off that bed. I guess there's a bed or something up there. I like to fish off that side of my kayak, so grabbing one that runs a little that way helps me steer it some. Man. Lost the little fish, catch the big fish. It's always the opposite on tournament day for me. It always seems to be the opposite. And call him 16-incher. Put your tail down. 16-incher. Oh man, I'll get you back in there. Sorry about that, guy. Sorry about that. All right. Back to the buzzbait lesson. So, you know, grabbing one that runs to the right, I can fish down the left-hand side of the bank, and I can keep the buzzbait really close to the cover, and I can steer it really, really well. Whereas if this buzzbait ran to the right, I would have to fish either coming out the right side, or you know, the buzzbait would be running away from the cover the entire time, and I don't think you're gonna get bit quite as much if the buzzbait's, you know, tracking away from the fish. I want it coming into the grass. So just little buzzbait tips for us on top of the kind of all the things. Generally, I don't like a trailer because it does that right there. It catches, you know, I don't like a trailer hook because it catches my trailer, it catches grass, it catches all kinds of stuff. But days like today, when these fish aren't really, I don't know if they're gonna be actively, I didn't know if they're gonna be actively trying to eat this thing or just kind of keep it away from their nest. And if they're just trying to keep it away from their nest, they just slap at it. So having that trailer hook on there helps them whenever they just try and slap at it a little bit. You know how great that thing sounds? It sounds fantastic. Whenever that blade. Oh gosh, what have I done? Oh, said I need a couple more 20-inchers, and here we go. Oh yes. Come here. Come to me. Oh, don't come off, don't come off, don't come off. Gotcha. Look at there, friends. God, these fish are red. These fish are red. All right. So that's two good fish. really know what's going on here. Don't know what's happening here. But there we go. All right. Gonna chomp my hand a little bit. That's fine. You can chomp my hand a little bit. All right. That's fair payback. All right. What are we looking at here? You are a chunky fish. You got the front half of your body's like an 8-pounder. 19 and a half. Yeah, 19 and a half. We'll call it 19 and a half. And like from here forward, it's like a friggin' 8-pounder, and then just, you know, skinny back. All right. Look at that. Fins and everything are getting red because they're up here. Look at that. They got a big old shad or something in the back of their throat. All right, here you go, old girl. All right, this is into a pretty awesome day so far. I've only been out here like 2 hours. So let's get into this guy a little bit. Hopefully I have another one in here just in case this one breaks or something. So all it is, Scott Spurrow tackle, grabbed out in Guntersville. Little Scott Spurrow tackle buzzbait, 1/4 ounce. I like the 1/4 ounce right now. I like the 1/4 ounce right now because I'm not trying to like burn it through there. I'm not screaming, just trying to, you know, get a react. Well, I am trying to get a reaction bite, but I'm not trying to just scream it through there. I kind of want it to float on top of the water a little bit and go kind of slow in case these fish are on beds. I want it to kind of sit over the bed for a second as it goes through. And this is, I guess, like a blue glimmer. Just a blue glimmer, just a shad color, and I have that white ice trailer on it, so it's all kind of translucent. They can't really see it too well. I mean, especially against this, you know, we got cloudy skies right now, so they probably can't see this bait too well, but they can absolutely hear it. They can hear that thing just knocking above their heads. They're just crushing it. So, man, you got teeth marks on the blades, so you know they're eating it pretty well. But overall, that is the bait of the day. I'm throwing it on heavy action rod, you know, Loomis 894 and 20 pound fluoro. You know, I want a little tiny bit of stretch in this, especially with the buzzbait. I don't like throwing a buzzbait on braid. I want a little tiny bit of stretch on there. Give so when they come up and grab it, you know, all except for, you know, I'm pretty sure that last one over there was a mudfish, and then I lost one over there. But other than that, these fish have been absolutely like getting it, swallowing it all the way in their throat. So a little bit of stretch for the fluoro seems to be helping, and then a heavy action rod just to drive the hook home. It is buzzbait with a kind of heavy hook, so you do want that. But I'm having a great day. Let's keep it going. I saw that fish coming after it. I saw the wake start coming up behind it. Saw the wake start coming up behind it. And you just don't really slow it down, you just twitch it a little bit. Gotcha. You don't want to slow it down too much, because then they'll see it, then they'll get a good look at it, and they won't eat it. But slow it down just a tiny little bit and start twitching it. So you know there's a fish sitting there behind it. Or he's kind of active. Let's see if he jumps. If he jumps for me. 15 1/4. All right, 15 1/4. There you go, friend. All right, I'm having a great day out here. I don't know about y'all. It's a little up in the air about, you know, having I think there were like 70 something boats out here, 70 just kayaks, 70 something kayaks out here the other day. 2 days ago, had 70 something kayaks come through here and fish all this, not to mention all the other boats and stuff like that. I was a little, you know, wondering what today was going to look like. So far, It is fantastic. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I think that's another good one. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, that's another good one. Oh, he's only got the trailer hook though. He's only got the trailer hook. Oh. Whoo. Look at that, look at that. That is why I did not take the trailer hook off today. That's exactly why I didn't take the trailer hook off. Just in case, just in case. I thought I saw a boil up there. I thought whenever I started reeling, I thought I saw a boil coming after it. And it disappeared for a second, and then it just comes up again and just whoosh, smokes it. Another 20-incher. Another 20-incher. For a reference, like a 20-incher, it's 4.5, 5 pounds. 20-incher is going to be about 4.5, 5 pounds, roughly. Not an exact scale, but those of you guys who aren't familiar with kayaking, man. So that is 3. They're pretty close to 20 inches. 20.5, 19.5, and then a 20 right there. Oh. I'm having a blast out here. I hope y'all are having a blast watching it. And sorry if I'm giving away all the buzzbait secrets, but this is I don't think I've actually fished in this creek in like 5 years. It's been so long. I'm literally just taking the buzzbait and just going down the bank. And I think with all the rain and everything that we got, it's kind of dirty in the water. It's making this fish, you know, warm rain. It's making these fish pull up. They might not have been pulled up this past weekend, but it's making them pull up. Plus the water's a little bit dirty, so that might be making these fish a little bit less skittish. It's a little more stained, so it might be making this fish less skittish. But they are absolutely destroying this buzzbait. I am gonna have no thumb left by the end of the day. We're going on like 3 hours out here, and I've caught, you know, 3 5-pounders, bunch of little ones. So I'm having an awesome day, guys. And I really don't want this day to end. I just want this to keep on going. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it rolling here. There he is. Oh, in the shade. I thought I may have thrown it a little bit too far away from the bank. Whee! Your tail is all kinds of red. What have you been doing? What have you been up there doing? What have you been up there doing, buddy? You been making beds? You been up there making beds? Oh, do I want to measure you? Little fish lives matter. We'll measure him. He's probably gonna jump off. He's probably gonna jump off. 12. A little 13-incher. Little bitty guy. But you know what? You're the one making the beds for those 6 7-pounders to lay their eggs on. So keep it going. Oh, I knew there was gonna be a fish there. Knew there was gonna be one there. That's the right one too. Heck yeah. Oh yes. God almighty. Like, I knew there was gonna be a fish on that corner. I didn't think it'd be like that. Didn't think it'd be anything like that. I knew there'd be one there though. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Biggest one of the day. If I can get her in. Longest one of the day, at least. She freaking annihilated that thing. annihilated that thing. Look at that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Right on that corner, right where it's supposed to be. And killed that thing. That's a long fish too. 20 incher. Oh, yeah, 20 incher. I mean, I think that puts me somewhere in the like 96 range for the day. Good fish. Good fish. Come on. There you go. Man. I think four 20 inchers. 4 20 inchers and 1 17 incher, like 97 inches. It's not a bad day. Not a bad day. On the old buzzing bait. I put it down for a little bit because it got sunny out, and I was like, I don't know if they're gonna bite a buzzbait in the sun. And I caught a couple small ones, so I was like, might as well put it back on. Might as well keep it rolling now, keep it going now. And there we go. God, I thought that fish was a lot bigger than what it was. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh my gosh, right at the freaking boat too. Barely hooked. Oh yeah. Gotcha. Right at the boat. Outside the mouth a little bit. But it's all good because we're not sight fishing. And the buzzbait falls out. Oh. Man. Look at that. We're I'm gonna measure her. Maybe I'll get another, yeah. Maybe I'll get a picture or two with the other camera. 20 and a half. My friends, we are at a 100-inch day. That is 4 over 20 and 119 and a half. That is phenomenal. I'm gonna get some pictures of her with the other camera. Monsters today. Some awesome fish. All right. Oh, I'm gonna let her go. I'm gonna let her go right quick. All right, thank you, girl. Oh. That was intense. That was right at the boat blow up, a 5-pound plus fish. And that's the 5th one about that size I've caught today. I've caught a ton of little ones and a couple 5+ pounders. That's my best 5, easily over 100 inches. My smallest fish today is 19 and a half inches. Every other fish has been 20 and a half. That's awesome. Like, I could pack it in right now and that'd be an epic day. But I want to see if I can catch some more. Let's see if we can catch one more. I'm just going down the bank. I'm not picking out spots. There's nothing special about any of these spots. I'm literally just going down the bank as fast, well, not as fast as I can, but efficiently as I can. You know, I'm skipping the areas of the bank that are empty, and I'm fishing in front of the grass. I'm fishing in front of the grass. I'm fishing the lay down, stuff like that. If there's no grass or no lay downs, I'm skipping it and going to the next one. So, I mean, it's a lot of moving. Like, it's a lot of casting, it's a lot of stuff like that, but obviously the results are worth it. So I'll keep burning this place down, see if I can catch some more. I need to catch like a 7 or 8 pounder now. All right, y'all. Thanks everybody for joining me today. This is a phenomenal day. I'll say I can't say enough about how awesome the day was. Big fish on a buzzbait all day, catching fish all day. I want to stay out here, but if you can see that behind me, we're about to have some weather come in, and I'm a little ways from the boat ramp. So I'm gonna head in, go ahead and start heading back in so I don't get caught out here. If there were docks or something out here, I'd stay out and, you know, tuck up under a dock, but kind of out in it on Harris. There's not much to hide. Not really anywhere to hide. So that's everything I caught today. Quarter-ounce buzzbait. Quarter-ounce buzzbait. You know, it's got a giant blade on it. Makes a lot of noise. Making sure the blade hits the head was very important for me. Did it make a difference? I'll let y'all decide that. Me, I feel like it definitely makes a difference. It's kind of a confidence thing for me. Threw a little Strike King minnow scrub on the back of it to, you know, give it some action as well. But kind of hustling back to the boat ramp. I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get caught out in this, because I pulled up the radar and it's bright red back there, and it's coming straight this way. So, quarter-ounce buzzbait, 20-pound test fluorocarbon, heavy action rod. Big thing is just covering water. Like, I burned this place down. I want to hit that whole side over there, but I know I'd catch a handful of fish over there. I know I would. that's a little bit better side for me for buzzbaits and stuff like that. So I know I would catch some more fish, but we're gonna err on the side of safety. We're gonna head on out of here, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks everybody, guys. We hit 200 subscribers the other day. Phenomenal. I mean, it's been a learning experience making all these videos, trying to, you know, see what works best, getting the camera situation squared away. That was the biggest nightmare, is the camera stuff, but it's been fun. It's been a fun how long has it been? 8 months? 8 months? It's been a fun 8 months. So guys, appreciate all of y'all. I think once I hit 250, I'll probably, you know, get together a little tackle care package, and send that out to somebody, but we'll see how it goes. But like I said, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see y'all next time.